Well, hello, and welcome back to more '05. This is Unforgiven, 2005. Um, we're here with, as always, with Puddy. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. This is a fun show.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. It's quite fun. We are in the Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma,
I think it's
Oklahoma
the
City,
Ford
Oklahoma.
Center at the current
Yeah, it's
in
the
2005.
it's the Ford
Yeah.
Center at the time, which is interesting because
Actually, we probably should have. Oh, never mind. That's fine. I was in real life. It only has about 8,000 capacity for this event. But if 18,000 is fine.
that would be because when it became Chesapeake,
Mm-hmm.
it went under a big old renovation. Like,
Gotcha.
because they took, at this point, in September 2005, there is a basketball team playing in this arena, but it's
Mm-hmm.
the New Orleans Hornets, because New Orleans has been devastated by a hurricane.
Mm.
And so
Yeah.
they're gonna, the Hornets are gonna play their season, their home games here in Oklahoma, and then the NBA is gonna be like, hey, we'll pay you back for that eventually. And then they're going to steal the Supersonics away from Seattle in 2009.
Mm.
And so, yeah, it's basically just like fix your shitty arena and we'll give you a team. I don't know why the fuck we didn't go to Club Raw, honestly, but
Is that
500
our
people.
man? God, those were the days.
Club Raw, miss them. What about East Central High School? Just seen.
Let's not hold our big pay-per-view in a high school.
All right, are you ready to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, and of course we will uh, talk about the matches as they come. Of course, an image of Vince McMahon appears on your screen to remind you that
The
you are
world
watching
is
a
watching.
WWE event. We got a big recap package here of our two major feuds on Raw. John Cena defending his WWE Championship against the Monster, Kane. And Randy Orton taking on Shawn Michaels tonight in a career versus career match.
Unsanctioned.
Unsanctioned career versus career match.
There's going to be no disqualifications, no countouts, no stoppages. This match will continue until one man is pinned or submitted.
Wow.
No technical submissions either. They have to tap out. They go unconscious. Match continues.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah. It is going to be a brutal fight. Should we talk about these? Or at least one of them?
Which one?
Why don't we talk about Why don't we talk about Kane John Cena, since this video package is probably
The thing that I was thinking
apocalyptic. Yep, go on.
is that we have angles before both of these later tonight
Sure.
that can
sure.
do similar things. John Cena has a promo in which he's explaining his motivations, and we very easily, through that, I think, tell the entire story of this feud. Because it's not been super long.
What do you mean?
And this has the
Building
6-minute
years.
event before its match. So I think we're going to just move forward.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, welcome to Unforgiven 2005. We're opening tonight with our Intercontinental Champion, Rene Sebastian Dupree.
He's facing off against Chris Benoit.
Did you say Trish Benoit?
He said Chris Benoit.
I'm sure.
God damn it, Tucker.
Anyways, so yeah, most recently, RSD challenged John Cena for the WWE Championship on Raw. You can check that out on
the Shawn Michaels Super Show.
Yes, you can check that out on the VODs on twitch.tv/Matsudiro, Matsudairo, Matsu. Yeah, no, never mind. There's no other way to pronounce that.
Matsudoro.
Matsudoro. Oh,
No, Matsudoro.
Masudora. Masudora. Yeah, that's it. The Masudora. Anyways, yeah, we've got Rene Dupree defending his belt against, the Crippler, Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit's been on a pretty good run lately. Asked for the title match, got the title match
From Shawn Michaels.
from Shawn Michaels, the greatest GM in Raw history. But will he be able to capitalize on this opportunity? No.
No.
No. Rene
Loire
Sebastian
Valley
Dupree
clutch.
locks in the Loire Valley clutch. Benoit taps out.
Probably the closest anyone's come to taking that title.
Yeah, I imagine this is very close. Fuck yeah, all around. Good work from these two. Good work from these two.
And still.
Indeed.
Chris Benoit has had a good year in terms of his overlords and who he's been beating. He's got a pinfall victory over Randy Orton this month alone, but his pay-per-view record hasn't been great. Maybe he can turn that around soon. He's never going to get back to the top or hold gold again if he can't win the big one.
True.
Although, that said, you can win titles on TV shows. You might want to check out a recent SmackDown over on twitch.tv/SmatsDown. But
Possibly,
we'll talk about that more for No Mercy.
Big event has occurred.
Yeah.
A big event, possibly involving the big gold belt.
Big win for big gold.
Yeah. So yeah, this is your announcement. If you want to.
Yes, the comms will go to a video where a black screen will suddenly have the words "King of the Ring 2006" on it as a announcer. Probably Kenzo Suzuki says 2006 King of the Ring, and we will go through all of the dates for that next year. And that we are, of course, going to be having King of the Ring next summer. We'll have a start date and end date. It'll be in block format, but a lot of those shows will be the matches taking place on house shows, so you might not be on TVs. And from now on, it will be King of the Ring will occur every 4 years scheduled, so it's not just like an impromptu ad hoc event. Every 4 years we're going to do it. It's going to be very prestigious, and that means the world champions will be involved. Everyone's going to be vying to.
Right on.
Anything I missed there? We talked about this before the show, so.
I don't think so. Just something for you possibly to know. Just every once in a while, you'll cut out for about a word, and it's just.
God damn it, man!
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
just ever so slightly.
I'm just gonna change the Discord server again.
Sure.
Or maybe I'll. I don't even know, man. Let me put push to talk on, so I know for a fact that you're always hearing me.
Maybe, yeah.
There we go. I've got it on.
Cool. Moving forward, we get an interview here from the hottest tag team on Raw. They've come together to fight Muhammad Hassan and Daivari. It's Orlando Jordan and Bobby Lashley. And Orlando Jordan's promoter?
Personal trainer? Heterosexual life partner?
Just manager? Don't really know. Robbie Dauber.
Owner of gym.
Owner of gym. Man who owns a gym.
Yeah. That's a building, not a man, in case anyone's concerned.
Yeah, these two, they're ready to go tonight. They're Bobby Lashley. All this really started when Muhammad Hassan and Daivari stole Bobby Lashley's medal. I'm pretty sure that was on our last Raw pay-per-view even.
Yeah. Well, it was on SummerSlam.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, I saw. Excellent. They stole medal from Bobby Lashley that actually turned out to be Bobby Lashley's grandfather's. He won it in the Second World War. It means a lot to Bobby Lashley. You know what I mean? Grew up military family. Very. He's a very sport focused man, and so that award means a lot to him. And since then, he has regained said medal, but Hassan and Daivari have continued their persistent attacks on Lashley. And Orlando Jordan stepped in last week to try to even up the odds a little bit here.
Absolutely.
That's later.
It is.
Not now. Later. Because right now, oh my. All right.
Wait, I have to read this out. Trish Stratus pinned James Dick with a chick kick to the dick.
Chick kicked him in the dick. So, the Dicks are weird, right?
Yeah, they're named the Dicks.
Yeah, like their gimmick is
They're Dicks.
the Dicks, and so they've been harassing. We'll go with harassing Trish Stratus as she's been attempting to go about her week-to-week life here on Monday Night Raw. The Dicks have just been genuinely disruptive, and Trish got fed up with it. She wanted them to leave her alone. They're weird, creepy, weird dudes. And so, on the Shawn Michaels Super Show, because God knows Palmer Cannon would never make this match. But Shawn Michaels would. Shawn Michaels doesn't give a shit. And so, here we are, with Trish Stratus beating the Dicks in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. There you go.
And the Dicks are going up the ramp, and they're just saying some vile shit. They seem to be very happy that Trish has been touching them. And
that's really, it undermines the wrestling business as a whole.
It's just deeply gross, deeply
that's
disturbing.
That's actually a form of sexual assault, and we don't approve of it.
Yeah, I can't believe the Dicks would do this. Actually, they would be the guys I predict, actually.
Yeah,
but
in no way surprised.
Who the hell is that jumping the railing?
By God, King, that's Talia Madison.
You don't know who that is.
She's a diva.
Okay. Fair.
And she's beating up Trish Stratus.
Dick Master. Rating of 4, but marketable. Dick Master. Dick Master t-shirts flying off the shelves. We get an advertisement. Speaking of flying off the shelves, we get an ad for Rey Mysterio's Superstar of the Year 2004 collection. See all of Rey Mysterio's competitive matchups from. I sound like the ROH ad guy. Actually, I don't want to be that guy. Ring of Honor Wrestling presents all these fucking people that you don't know hanging out on a brand that you used to respect, but not anymore. And I guess Bully Ray's here or something.
Featuring unseen matches from house shows.
Excellent.
And also a candid interview from his victory of Superstar of the Year.
I thought you were going to say, like, candid interview from his, like, son or something. I was just like, what?
John Cena tells Kane that he's made it personal. You know, a lot of people look at me like I'm some punk kid, and most of the time I let it slide because, you know, I am young, I am hungry, I got a lot to learn. But when people like Kane come along, I can't allow that perception to stick. See, I hold this title. It means more than just a belt. It means I'm a representative for this brand. It means I'm a champion for those boys in the back. And when a guy like Kane comes along, he doesn't just threaten my title. He threatens my way of life. What you did to Stevie Richards on Raw was unacceptable. You've got to make this personal, Kane. I don't care whether you're 10-time champion Triple H, whether you're the showstopper Shawn Michaels, whether you're a wrestling machine like Chris Benoit, or whether you're a motherfucking fire demon. I'm going to wrestle you, and I'm going to win, because I am the champ, but the champ is here. And tonight, I'm going to fight for my boys.
Boy fighter, John Cena. So, yeah, Puddy, you want to go over the Ric Flair Triple H saga?
Absolutely. Yeah, it has been such a saga since SummerSlam. So let me go over the key events. On the Shawn Michaels Super Show, Triple H returned to team with Ric Flair to take on New America. They won. Then Triple H attacked Ric Flair. Now we're having this match.
Excellent. Excellent. The last time Ric Flair had seen Triple H, obviously, was back before Randy Orton, took Triple H out of action for a couple months there. Triple H had kind of snapped at Ric Flair. We weren't really sure where their relationship was, but the general vibe when Triple H reappeared on that Shawn Michaels Super Show and, helped Rick take down New America was that things were looking right again for the remains of Evolution. But then no, very quickly no, as Triple H turned on Flair. But maybe he bit off more than he could chew, because, Ric Flair beats him after blatantly cheating. But, that's Ric Flair. That's his game. You got to take that into account. That's not an excuse when it's Ric Flair.
True.
Triple H is angry about this.
Oh, very much so. He's angry, actually, I think we'll find.
Angie.
Ooh.
Hunter Angie. Backstage, the challengers for the tag team championships, the World Tag Team Championships, Charlie Haas and Chris Masters of DMLS expressed concern to Dean Malenko and Lance Storm of DMLS, the World Tag Team Champions, that, hey, this whole thing sounds kind of fucking weird, doesn't it? Dean and Lance are like, no. Why would this be weird? We're wrestling. Yeah, we're just wrestling.
There's nothing weird about wrestling unless you're the dicks.
Yeah, don't wrestle them. Don't wrestle them. Yeah, new piece of DMLS advice. Don't wrestle the dicks. Just don't. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
And then they'll also mention, be careful though. If you lose, we might have to have a review.
Ooh, interesting. Johnny Ace is backstage with Muhammad Hassan and Daivari.
His favorite Arabs.
Which, yes, of course, Hassan and Daivari will take offense to, as they refuse to be boiled down to merely their race.
Hey, boy, it wasn't merely your race. I was just saying. Jeez.
Either which way, tonight, Muhammad Hassan and Daivari are going to beat Orlando Jordan and Bobby Lashley. They continue to hold on to the ideals of the old America. Bobby Lashley with his grandfather's medal, and Orlando Jordan embracing the tradition of boxing, a sport that died out nearly 10 years ago at this point. The old America is crumbling.
Boxing heat. Boo.
The old America is crumbling. And New America is doing the opposite of that. That's a tagline or something.
Ooh, New America should have phoenixes on their gear.
Ooh, because they're rising from the ashes. I like that. So for our women's championship, we had a big tournament to try to find a new contender for Nat Hart, and the new tournament spat out an old challenger. Victoria, she's back at it, and she loses here.
This is new, exciting, riveting. 80's pretty good for them, actually.
Oh, yeah. Nat Hart retains. She looks good, ever since making that change, making the business decision to bring on Tori Wilson, Nat Hart looks quite good.
Unstoppable, really. With someone dealing with the other aspects of being a WWE diva, can anyone beat Nat Hart in the ring?
God fucking damn it. But anyways, in the crowd...
Oh, what a rush!
In the crowd, it's Johnny Nitro and Melina. What do they do? They don't work here.
There are rumors, King, that they might be signing soon with WWE, with
Raw
rumors? Having,
How are you hearing rumors?
To Palmer Cannon's style.
The only things you know are what I tell you.
Hey, I have my sources, King.
You have your sauces.
Hell yeah.
Actually, this is your angle mostly, if you want to.
Oh yeah, so Nat Hart arrives sweaty to the press conference where a collection of beers are on a table, and she puts the title down, and Tori is there. They hug, they crack open some beers, and then Amy Weber's like, "Hello, I have some questions," and then Nat looks visibly scared and frightened of Amy
Oh God!
Before Tori says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of this." Nat leaves the room with like 4 bottles of beer and their title belts, and Tori will answer questions instead.
Their partnership seems to be going swell.
How amazing.
Simon Dean comes down to the ring. He brings Spike Dudley. Simon Dean says that everybody here in Oklahoma City has a problem. Because while they live in the OK, none of them are okay. They're killing themselves with the greasy food they shove down their disgusting mouths. They're actively causing days to be taken off of their lifespan by refusing to purchase quality products from him. Simon D. Then the Big Show's theme hits, and he comes down and he beats the shit out of both of them, and that's it.
Yeah.
Good job, Big Show.
Well.
Fuck Simon Dean. Here's that tag match.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Okay. I see you. Might not be that bad of an idea, honestly.
Maybe not, I like this as a one-off, but I mean, if the game's telling us that...
Yeah, like, I don't think this has to last longer than, like, 4 months, really, but... I mean, this is kind of nice, isn't it? Like, this is something for...
This is something to talk about on Raw, I think.
I agree. But either which way, much as real life imitates the art, Lashley and Jordan seem to, click together quite well as a tag team for the first time teaming together. They kind of handle New America in about 6 minutes when Lashley beats Hassan with a spear.
Absolutely. Big win, not the greatest of matches. I mean, actually, the game says it's a terrible match.
It's
but
awful,
considering
apparently. It's like the worst thing ever.
Aside from OJ, the other 3 people in this match are all kind of post-Mania prospects. They're having a match here on pay-per-view, and it's over 50. I think that's quite impressive. Bobby Lashley, not too long ago, was getting, like, single-digit performance numbers.
Yeah.
Here he is winning a match on pay-per-view. Nobody seems to mind too much.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lashley, of course, very exciting prospect. Physically, he looks like $1 million. Another win for him.
Yeah, and obviously something to note here for those of you who will be joining us on Twitch tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah,
if that's okay with you.
Yep. Those of you who will be joining us on Twitch tomorrow.
Oh, it won't be tomorrow when you're watching.
Oh, yeah, shit. Ignore what I said. Anyways, something to note for Raw coming up tomorrow. It seems like Bobby Lashley didn't really get his hands on Daivari as much as he might wish to. See ya on Monday.
Daivari, of course, as everyone knows, strikes a strange resemblance to Max of Sam and Max fame.
Excellent. Speaking of seeing you Monday, Chris Jericho will be, because he's back. Watch yours. God damn it. Now we've got our tag team championship matchup, that DMLS versus DMLS all-star game, if you will. Here we go.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Hell yeah. DMLS beats DMLS when DM beats CM with a TC.
Well, he's actually winning with a modified version of the Master Lock, showing that he's evolving as much as his protege is.
Love it. But yes, Lance Storm and Dean Malenko are still the World Tag Team Champions.
Notably, Chris Masters had a meh showing in kayfabe here. He couldn't really hang with the quick-paced grappling of the other 3.
Yeah. I like that. Moving on. We've got a video package showcasing Kane's, I want to say, reignition onto the scene. He appeared, he took out John Cena after he had beaten Rene Dupree, retained that title. Then the next week he beat up John Cena's very good friend Stevie Richards. Now we're here.
There's not much else to say.
Kane's
It's personal.
Big monster fucker. Looking at
Versus Kane.
yes, big monster fucker versus Kane. Here we fucking go. Respectable.
Reasonable.
Yep.
7. Defense number 7.
Said it's a superb match, so I don't know. But yeah, John Cena beats Kane with an FU. He fights through the fire, fights through the flame. Comes out the other side, still WWE champion.
It's time for our main event, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
is time for our main event. Career versus career. Unsanctioned. No rules. No limits.
The Spanish commentators vacate their position at ringside.
They just know.
They're going to commentate from backstage.
They're like, nope.
All of the guys who are usually in that little corner with the ring bell and the chairs and everything, they're gonna head out as well. It's everyone's leaving the ringside area.
So, what's happened with these two since SummerSlam?
Shawn Michaels was not cleared to compete in the wrestling ring for indefinitely. And we didn't have a timetable on his return. He suffered a severe concussion, and there were complications with his injury.
My God.
The doctor refused to clear him, said they'd check back in about 2 months for another checkup. All right, but even then, that wasn't necessarily when he was coming back. So, Paul McCannon, concerned about ratings with Triple H already off television, made Shawn Michaels the assistant general manager of Monday Night Raw.
Assistant to the general manager of Monday Night Raw.
Sure. Absolutely. 1 week, I can't remember what triggered this exactly, but Palmer decided to make Shawn the actual general manager for 1 week only. That week, Shawn used his power, and with Palmer not being there
to make most of this card.
To call out Randy Orton and demand a match at Unforgiven. Randy agreed, but on one condition. He wanted to make sure that this time he would end Shawn's career permanently. And so Randy only agreed if it was career versus career. Shawn pointed out that Randy had made a mistake in thinking that would be a deterrent. Because to Shawn, if he can't beat Randy Orton, he has no career.
Amazing.
And so here we are.
Yeah, do you have anything particular to say about this match before we hop over to it? It's a big brawl. I know that. I know we want to go to the back a couple times. There's a lot of blood. Orton's particularly aggressive. Shawn's particularly aggressive back. Does Shawn show any weakness from his injury? I mean, he's not cleared, so something must be giving him problems.
Yeah, I mean, if you not really, honestly, it's been 4 weeks. You know, a lot of the kind of damage from that kind of injury is imperceptible. You know, it's not something you necessarily see in this match. It's something that's going to take years off of his life, years off of his memory. You know, when he's seeing his kids grow old. Not necessarily something you're going to see here in this unsanctioned main event. But yeah, you're right. You know, I think this being the final match in the saga, stretching all the way back really to September of last year with Randy Orton's feud with Triple H, I think Shawn would take this opportunity to really put on a sort of callback collection. You know, a few pedigrees from Shawn. In the back we get just a randomly placed pane of glass that one of them can get thrown through.
Love it.
Few, you know, callbacks like that. Maybe Shawn can look at the sled, like someone can use a sledgehammer. Maybe Orton eventually gets a hold of it. Just blood brawl, you know, really wild stuff. And then I think we talked about the finish kind of comes out of nowhere as Orton kind of takes his time, hits Shawn with the RKO, but refuses to pin him. And he coils up for another one. And as he tries to hit it, Shawn pushes him off and hits him out of nowhere with a sweet chin music. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Shawn Michaels pins Randy Orton.
And Randy Orton broke his ribs. Yeah, Shawn beats Orton in a no-holds-barred match in 31-12 with sweet chin music.
Randy Orton's career is over.
Oh my God. Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Pat.
He broke his rib! Oh my God! And to close out the show,
Randy looks shell-shocked. He looks at his hands. They're full of blood.
Why am I so violent? Why did I do this?
How could this have happened? like pulls the referee, and he's like, "That was 3. That was 3." And I was like, "Yeah." And Orton's like, "Fuck! Fuck! I really didn't think I was gonna lose this match. Shit!" Is that it? Randy Orton's so young, Tucker. That can't be
That's
it
it.
for
That's
him,
it.
right?
He's just done. He's just done at the age of 20, whatever. I mean, what? One-time world champion. One of the better Intercontinental Championship reigns ever. I mean, that's a pretty decent way
Main
to go
event
out.
at WrestleMania, beat Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania one year.
That's a pretty decent way to go out.
It is. There are a lot of superstars who couldn't compete with that resume.
Yeah.
But he's still so young.
Who are we talking to?
Well, if this is Randy's last night, we should probably hug him.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you for everything you've done.
I think maybe Benoit and Renee, because they had match of the night.
I like that. Yeah. Seems please. Oh, what the fuck? Randy just like... Randy don't give a fuck.
Dodged our hug.
Literally. And so I will quickly throw up the credits here. Hey, you want to get on these? We have a Patreon. It's down there. You can find it. Click on it. Give me your money.
There you go. If
That's
you want
my Patreon.
If you want to be on the credits for if you want to be on the credits for No Mercy, you're too late if you're watching this. But if you want to be on the credits for Tabby Tuesday, I think
Cyber
then,
Sunday. But yes.
Go ahead and head over there. Also, we'll remind you on No Mercy for this because it's more important then. But after No Mercy, we're going to be polling our patrons for the Taboo Tuesday fan interaction gimmick.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you want to be involved with that,
Yeah, that's all tiers also. The credits are only here on the top tier. But any and all patrons, whether you can give a little or you can give a lot, your vote will count.
Yep.
Towards the plot.
And also,
series.
all tiers will get all the shows a day early. If you are sub to the second tier, then you're eligible for a shout out. And currently, there's nobody there. So if one of you does it before the next show, then you'll get a shout out at some point. And all tiers also get Tucker's exclusive one night stand show, which has had good reviews. So,
hell yeah. Anything you want to say anything about?
Well, we mentioned a little bit on the show, but there's been some big changes over on SmackDown. So if you're curious in seeing those before No Mercy comes out, you can head over to twitch.tv/Matsudairo. But otherwise, stay tuned for No Mercy because we're going to be dealing with the fallout of a massive month here on SmackDown. No Mercy is a very important show, so make sure to tune in for that.
Cool. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you for No Mercy, our next SmackDown branded pay-per-view. And with that, this is Silly Tuck signing out. Wow, why did I say that so unconfidently?
Have we signed out?
No.
Well, this is Puddy signing out.
That's good.